Hey guys, what's going down? This is Aries here, back with Mass Effect 3, and we're going to be doing the section up here, which is the first hard part of Mass Effect 3, and you can find a weapons loadout, or weapon mod area where you can change your weapons and the mods that you have on them and all that stuff, and there's a SMG, or lightweight SMG mod you can find in the furniture right here that's stacked up. But I'm not going to be using SMGs, so not really necessary. Make sure you read these data pads, even though they're like really boring, because you'll get a good amount of XP off of them. These guys won't notice you until you start up here, and I jump in with the biotic charge, which, as I've mentioned before, gives you back full shields, or I guess it's barrier in the Vanguard's case. Now when you see me doing the pound, that's takes up all of my shields, so it's not exactly the safest technique. And like I stated, whenever you die, your ammo type does not get reset, which I'm firing a pistol, and I put the fire type on here. Now, Liara is really good and useful for knocking down those shield guys because it'll take away their shield when she does her singularity. So make sure you take advantage of that. And there are a lot of enemies down this hall, so I mean, you're just gonna have to pick at them. You can't be really aggressive because if you try, you're gonna die. I mean, for a lot of these linear halls, you can't be super aggressive. For the more open battlefields where it's a central room and you're fighting a lot of enemies, the biotic charge is a lot more effective because not all the enemies are focusing on you. But in like these straight halls, it's not really going to be that effective because the only person they're going to be focusing on is you, because your partners are going to be in the back and they won't be able to really soak up any of the fire. Also, throw is very useless. Don't put points into it. I mean, it's pretty crappy. The big thing is the Nova and biotic charge, which are your prime damage dealers, but again, Nova's kind of dangerous because you lose all of your barrier. Just kind of leave yourself open. So you're gonna keep going on. Now you gotta be careful of these Centurions because they have a shield, which is for me, the fire type doesn't exactly deal too much with it. If you can get disruptor ammo, that is a really good ammo type because it does a lot of damage to shields, which most enemies have. It's not exactly that useful against armor, but I'm not sure how effective fire is against armor either. I think it's just mainly against health that it's really effective. So just keep working down the hallway, don't be too greedy. That's the reasons that I died in the other times, was just because of greediness. So just take this area real carefully and you should be able to get it without too much trouble.
What's that stench?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
This is where they studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied. That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.